welcome to the Strangescape podcast, where we find strange and unusual news so you don't have to. On today's episode, we have a fish that bit off more than it could chew, but apparently could swallow it just fine.
I came across this article in Huffington Post about said catfish, and there was a mysterious hard object that was found inside of it by some fishermen in Indiana. The person who wrote the article calls it a secret toy surprise, kind of like, those little, what are they, Cracker Jack treats boxes?
Yeah, like you don't know what you're going to get until you open it up.
I guess it was a blue catfish on the Ohio River. There were these two guys that went fishing on the river, and the goal was for one of them to land his first blue catfish. He did, but the fish came with the secret toy surprise, and they found out that it was some kind of sex toy. When they got it in the boat, I guess they noticed that its stomach was huge, and at first they assumed it was because of eggs or maybe some wildlife fish it had eaten. And it's common to find other fish, sometimes turtles, muskrats, and other animals. It wasn't until later in the day that they actually pressed down on the catfish's abdomen and felt two hard objects that he knew couldn't be eggs.
It kind of sounds like he had experience with this.
When they returned home and cut open the catfish, they discovered what was bulking up the fish's tummy. There were two separate items, so I guess they got double the prize.
It's like DP almost.
A foam ball, part of another fish. Well, I guess it was three, but
the other fish
was
the more normal thing out of those.
And the said mysterious object that everybody's just so anxious to hear about was a fairly large-sized dildo.
And, okay, folks, when they say fairly large, like, this thing's like King Dong, okay? There is a picture of it on our Facebook that you can go look at. It's pretty good sized.
And we'll include the link to it. It's through a Huffington Post article.
I mean, this fish was full. Okay.
You might not want to look at it at work or anywhere you don't want someone else to see it. It's pretty graphic.
Yeah, looking at fish porn here. It's a unicorn fish. It's got a dildo on its head.
So, I guess when they opened it up, it created some problems. Apparently, one of them's the father of a 3-year-old girl.
Daddy, what's in the fish?
He
Why is Mommy all red?
So it says here when the dildo came out of the fish, the two guys and the one's wife started laughing. The wife immediately covered the daughter's eyes and turned her away from it. The daughter keeps asking what it is, but that's probably a conversation for a different time.
Oh, I'm surprised she just didn't haul off with it. Hey, just boil this thing. It's good to go. I just think of the novelty,
It's just been simmering in there for who knows how long. Kind of like, marinating.
Well,
I've heard, some areas, a lot of people really like catfish, so.
Okay. Yeah, everybody's got their thing, and to me, catfish just tastes like mud, but maybe I just haven't had a good fat fish. Catfish. In this case, it was a fat catfish.
One of the men told HuffPost via Facebook that the other guy has the catfish, but he didn't think his fishing companion had eaten it yet. Meanwhile, he still has the other object, but probably not for much longer, because he says he doesn't have any use for it.
I like to say, you guys have to see the picture of this thing. I mean, I don't know too many people that would have a use for it.
I guess what I'm wondering is, how did the fish even get it or think that, like, hey, this is food?
I don't know. I mean, the only thing I can come up with is somebody was having some fun on a boat on the edge of the boat, and this thing's big enough that it just boop right on, right on out, slippery like,
Ew.
and there goes said mysterious object floating down to the bottom, and that fish was like, oh, look at that bug. Thought I'd caught the mother lode. Which it makes me wonder if it would actually digest it eventually. Like, I don't know, fish are pretty awesome. I wonder if it was like one of those cyber silicone ultra realistic ones, or if
Or
it
if
was
it's
like
like the hard
the
rubber kind.
hardcore rough.
Well, we know it's one of those suction cup ones,
Yeah, so
so
it had to be
chances
pretty
are,
stiff. Had to be
yeah.
pretty stiff.
I mean, like I said, or like he said, if you go and look at the picture, you can kind of see that it's definitely not.
Well, and it's got a curve
Yep.
too, so like this wasn't a straight on swallow, you know what I mean? Like I
It must have been a really good sized catfish
yeah, I wish
too,
they would have had a picture of the
or a size. They didn't really explain how
yeah, they
big
didn't
it
even say
actually
how big the
was.
fish was. It makes me wonder to swallow something like that, just how big it was.
Between that and, I mean, the foam ball was
The
pretty good size
yeah,
too.
the foam ball was pretty big too. That's all right. If they hadn't caught him, he was gonna die of indigestion anyway.
It's kind of amazing the fish was even hungry, unless it was just instinct to go after whatever
Well,
they were
yeah,
using.
I mean, fish just it probably just saw it floating down, was like, gulp.
Kind of like a cat to a laser light.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. Like they just eat because they can, especially catfish. I think. I don't know. I'm not a fishologist, so
Fishologist.
fishologist. Let's see. What other strange articles do we have today?
See, we got one about the Easter Bunny,
Oh, let's do
French
the
Viagra.
hmm. Let's do the Viagra. We're on a theme here, so
Might as well.
let's just roll with it. This is just a hard episode.
Well, there's something about a penis fish, and there's something about Nessie that's connected to Wells.
Oh dang, we could get 2 episodes out of hard objects.
So on the same site, another article was found. I actually have the published date on this one. Was May 24th in 2019, so it's an older article. And it's about a French mayor that handed out free Viagra. So the village will procreate. It says Mayor Debussy of Montreal.
You
Sorry
can't
if
be
I,
saying that right.
yeah, sorry if I butcher the names. Oversees a village of 650 people. With the population dwindling, the school is in jeopardy of being closed if things don't change soon, thus Viagra.
It just that paints a really descriptive picture.
With a dwindling rate of conception threatening to shut down his village's school, a French mayor has come up with a bold proposal. So he promises to provide free Viagra to all couples in his village.
Maybe they need to have some foreplay classes. Like, hey, let's just lay off the Viagra and, have some foreplay in there, see if some magic doesn't happen.
Let's see. It looks like this little village is southeast of Paris.
Apparently, French is not the language of love. We were always thought that it should be, or told it was. I mean, isn't that the saying? It's the language of love.
That's what I always thought. The pills will be distributed to couples between the ages of 18 and 40.
Oh, whoa, dude! If you're 18 and you need Viagra, How many village girls are you doing? Like,
You might have a problem.
he's just having an assembly line.
I guess they just want to keep it going,
Like we don't
Maybe.
care whose kid it is, okay? Just as long as you guys get pregnant. All right? That's all we care about here.
They want to make sure it happens, I guess.
Apparently.
It's to give them a chance at conception and thus preserve the schools of two villages.
A chance.
This is what the mayor is explaining. Let's see. I guess there's another existentially. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right either.
I really feel like you're not. So this is the Strangescape podcast where the news is real and the names are all made up.
Oh my gosh. So it looks like there's another school that's threatened in a neighboring village. So it's all kind of part of that too. Fresh out of school, high school, just to rescue your old school, I guess. I don't know. What
like
happens
you
to
have
those
a
people?
duty to do.
What if they want to leave? Like, you could hand out all the Viagra you want, but people are still possibly want to leave anyways.
Okay, well, use it before you leave.
Get the full benefit from it, huh? YOLO.
I bet proms are a real hoot there.
A village without children is a village that dies. Let's see. It says here the village boasts charming brick roads, a pleasant riverfront, and an earthenware museum.
Oh man, that just got my juices flowing right there. Like, it's no wonder they're handing out Viagra.
The mayor explained that if his village didn't take action regarding the shrinking number of children, the school would be shut down or absorbed by another school elsewhere.
Well, they're merging. Just not in the direction you're thinking. It could be the Unified Viagra School District.
Oh my gosh. Their mascot is someone running around in a little blue pill suit. And beady little eyes. Or even an erect penis, but I'm sure that wouldn't be very,
Instead of like the Uncle
children.
Sam, instead of the Uncle Sam poster where he's pointing the finger, we need you. It's a blue pill with beady eyes. We need you.
Oh, it's horrible. Whether doling out free Viagra is the best solution is unclear, hence the decree's alternative option. I guess there's an alternative.
Oh, I wonder what this is.
The village council is considering paying any couples in the village who successfully produce a child. These would be a one-time payments, and no dollar amount has been floated yet. So I'm not even sure how much they're worth yet.
They're like, so here's a question. I mean, like, are twins worth more? I mean, because that's two for the price of one. I mean, are we talking about like the number of children you pop out in one go, or are we talking about pregnancies?
Oh man, if someone's actually able to get like twins or triplets or quadruplets or something, dang, they'd be banking. Maybe there's a limit. So what happens if they do in vitro and it's still like, does that count as procreation, or do you have to sign up for it?
I feel like it counts, but I also get the underlining feel that they really want it done the old natural way, apparently.
It says, sadly, since the decree was issued last Thursday, not a single person has gone to the mayor's office to pick up their free, quote-unquote, male enhancement drugs. Mayor says he doesn't even have any pills yet. So I don't know if that means they don't have any to dole out, or if he doesn't have any personally. Is he going to take a part of this? Like, I don't even know how old this guy is, but
that's why he doesn't have any.
They don't have blue pills yet. It says here, if need be, I'll get the agreement of the council and we'll get a stock in. So I guess it seems like they're wanting to quote out on how many people actually want to do it, on whether they're actually going to follow through with it. That's what it seems like to me.
That's what it sounds like, yeah. Like you pre-qualify.
Pre-qualify. Here, fill out this, submission form and we'll let you know. If this bizarre strategy seems like a public relations stunt, that's because it is. The mayor admits that his goal with the Viagra announcement was to make waves in the news, in the hope that more funds will come to keep a school open. The mayor isn't the only French mayor resorting to stunts like this. The mayor of Saint Genevieve de Bois recently issued his own decree forbidding his citizens from getting sick. The move was intended to raise awareness of his city's lack of medical care. So I wonder what COVID brought them.
Probably nothing good,
Well,
I imagine.
partly in response to issues like these, as well as generally dwindling government services in rural and suburban areas of France, quote unquote, yellow vest protesters have taken to the streets continuously since October 2018. They've strongly opposed President Emmanuel Macron's tax cut for the wealthy, among other government actions that they see as favor big business over the majority of French people. Does a tongue in cheek mayoral decree or a thousand strong protest have a better chance of boosting France's governmental services? Only time will tell.
Well, Viagra's not going to fix socialism, so.
Yeah, it might just make it worse, but we won't go there.
Probably not. It's not a good idea.
And that was the end of that article.
And you can always find, I mean, don't take our word for it. We'll post these article links on our Facebook. You can read them yourself, get a giggle, laugh, see the mysterious object that the fish swallowed.
And the links will also be listed in our podcast too.
I mean, honestly, if I was that guy, I would capitalize on that stuff. Like, I would have that dildo on eBay. I'd be like, check this out. This is a genuine catfish swallowed dildo, okay? One of a kind. There's only one of them out there.
Well, isn't there like a thing where you can, is it called like patenting something like that?
I
To
mean,
make it worth more?
you can't
Like
really
it's authentic.
patent it, but, you know, you can get a certificate of authentication.
There you go. Yeah.
Oh, see?
Authenticity.
Yeah, there you go. That word. Yeah, words aren't our thing here. It's
Well, that's what makes it interesting.
So, like I say, you can find the links, you can find the pictures, you know, anything you really want to know about these articles on our Facebook. So, if you like this podcast and you want to continue to hear weird news, like us on Facebook. And we'll be on YouTube here soon, but we're not yet. But you can like us there too. And until next time.
Until next time.